Welcome to the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast, the show where we shine a light on the incredible businesses, community leaders, and local legends shaping our town. I'm your host, James O'Donnell, and today we are rejoined by Mina and Claire. Great to have you on the show.
Hi.
Hi, it's lovely to be here.
So, why have you come back on the podcast? What are we talking about today?
So we are here today, James, to speak to you and for your listeners to find out all about our fantastic Fashion and Fizz fundraising event, and it's for Grove Cottage. So Grove Cottage are the home of MainCap in Bishop Stortford. We support children and adults with learning disabilities and complex additional needs. We have been in Bishop Stortford for 60 years and we're celebrating our 60th birthday this month and throughout the year. So it's an incredible milestone for Grove Cottage as we've just opened our new building. The first time that we'll be hosting all of our services all together for all of our members in Bishop Stortford. So this event is incredibly special to me personally and to Claire as our host. So yes, Fashion and Fizz, it's all about celebrating the local community, our members and our supporters in Bishop Stortford, retail businesses, just all coming together to raise funds, importantly, for Grove Cottage. And I'll hand over to Claire to tell us more about the event.
Yeah, so Mina came to me last year just after I'd got home from the Bish Christmas do at Bailey Hills, and I'd had a couple of glasses of wine, and she said, "Claire, will you help us with the fashion show?" I said, "Yeah, of course, I'll help you with the fashion show." So we needed to find a venue, we needed to find models, we needed to find photographers and DJs and shops to provide the clothes. So we've got Bailey Hills is the location. So it's it's a stunning venue. We've got a fantastic DJ Emma. She actually did some DJing at Radiant at Every Age, which was a couple of weeks ago at South Mill Arts. She's brilliant. We have Kika Mitchell, who's going to be our photographer. She's a bit of a celebrity photographer, so I'm sure we're going to have some stunning pictures of the night. Hosta doing the catering. We got Sue Tillett doing makeup. And we have 3 brilliant boutiques in town, which I'm really pleased to be able to help promote and showcase their wonderful stock. We've got Alma Mia in Jackson Square. Lovely Virginia is providing some outfits for us from there. She has an absolutely stunning collection of a luxe, relaxed, everyday casual, but really incredible fabrics, beautiful cuts, really great clothes. She has some elevated workwear and some kind of more relaxed casual, more relaxed going out evening kind of event wear as well. But the thing that I think she excels most at is the luxe kind of everyday casual wear. So I'm going to be showcasing some of that. And then we have Andrea from Maison de Scarlett down Florence Walk. She's providing us with some stunning designer pieces. We're going to have lots of lovely fresh spring colours and pieces that you would wear if the weather was a bit warmer, maybe. We're thinking ahead. It's always good to buy early in fashion. And we have Goddards, who are providing stunning occasion wear for the models for the event as well. And they're also going to be providing outfits for a couple of Grove Cottage members who are boys. I don't know how old they are, but they're going to provide some men's outfits for those 2 as well. So it's going to be a real kind of, this is going to be an opportunity to come and just get a really lovely taste of the boutiques in Bishop Stortford with a fabulous glass of wine from Bailey Hills, and some canapes from Host, and just enjoy a really lovely evening out and at the same time raise money for Grove Cottage. I'm really excited about it. And I'm at the end, hopefully we're going to have a little surprise with some Grove Cottage members who may be also walking the catwalk as well. So we really want to make it a big community event.
Fantastic. So who's hosting this?
Claire.
Wow. So are you going to be on the mic?
Stylist.
Are you going to be explaining everybody as they're walking down the The catwalk, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be talking about the boutiques. I'll be talking about Grove Cottage. I'll be talking about the outfits. I am planning on having all the outfits combined onto an app so that everyone at the event will be able to scan a QR code and shop whole outfits from the evening there and then. So it will be, it's not just a fundraiser, it's interactive fizz and fashion fundraiser for Grove Cottage. We want everyone to feel really kind of engaged in it, and we want the boutiques to feel like they're really involved in it as well.
Fantastic. And so who are the models going to be? Who's going to be wearing the clothes, walking up and down the catwalk?
Lots of volunteers.
Fantastic.
Some Grove Cottage staff, some friends and supporters of Grove Cottage. But the key all along has really been that we wanted this to be a community event. This is not about, it's relaxed and it's fun. We deliberately didn't go for professional models. We wanted it to have a different kind of feel to the event. So yes, it'll be real women, real bodies, wearing some stunning clothes.
Excellent. And so who do you think should come along to this? Who's this aimed at?
So this is aimed at everyone in the community. As Claire's just alluded to, it's real fashion for real women and gentlemen, and we are going to have some male Grove Cottage models performing. So it's anyone really who would just like to have a great night out at Bailey Hills with their friends. It's a Thursday evening, so I don't think we've mentioned the date yet, but it's next Thursday actually. So so it's Thursday the 19th of March, from 7 o'clock through to 9:30 p.m. So it's just a few hours, 2.5 hours. Welcome drink from Bailey Hills, as Claire's just said, food from host, and yeah, just a real community event. The most important thing, as Claire said, is this is Grove. This is Grove Cottage. We are all about inclusivity, positive vibes. We are brave and passionate about the work that we do, and we want to share that with the community. And one other thing I wanted to mention is that we've got proud support from Raiden Solicitors, who are our sponsors as well. So thanks, a big shout out to Abby Westall at Raiden's for supporting us, and obviously Claire is supporting us for free. All of our sponsors are all doing this with their giving to the community with their own time, their own expertise. There's no way that I could ever run this fashion show without Claire. It's hers. She's the guru. So so just a huge thanks to everyone that's taking part. And it's taken a real village, hasn't it, Claire, to put this together?
It's been fun pulling it together though, because everyone's really enthusiastic and everyone wants to be involved. People are volunteering willingly. Do you need anyone who could do this? What extra could I do to help? And it's been great. It's been great to kind of bring wide and varied different parts of the community together as well. So Bailey Hills is slightly more out of town. The boutiques are right in the middle of town. Some independent like Sue and Emma, who's DJing, and Kika. It's just really lovely to bring everyone together. My aim for the whole event is just to raise as much money as we possibly can for Grove Cottage, because it's such a fantastic local charity, and I think everyone else that's involved feels the same way.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I've noticed through doing the podcast is the amount of different independent businesses that are out there, people, who are experts in their own field, but everyone is aware of Grove Cottage. Everyone wants to support the work that they're doing, in no small part because of the energy that Mina brings to everything that she throws herself at. But then, everybody's coming together in this event. It sounds absolutely fantastic. It really does. Where do people need to go if they want to grab a ticket to come along and see what you're going to be putting on?
So the link to buy tickets is everywhere on our social media, on Facebook and Instagram. So if you go to @Grove Cottage Mencap, you will find the link to buy tickets there. So it's £40 per ticket, and as Claire said, that includes welcome glass of Bailey Hills wine, which is beautiful, of course, and Host Catering. So the catering arm of Host Restaurant in Bishop Stortford are very, very kindly donating their services. We are going to have a raffle. We've got some wonderful, wonderful prizes to give away from local businesses. But the magical part of the evening, apart from being able to see all the wonderful showcase that Claire's putting together from our wonderful local retailers, is just feeling the love and the groveness, let's call it, I'm going to make that up, in the room that we're going to see from just everyone supporting Grove Cottage. Our club leader, Mel, is one of our club leaders, Mel, is running the marathon for Grove Cottage in April. So this idea, when I first spoke to Claire when she'd had a glass of wine and didn't think to say no to me, was kind of born out of a very, very small kernel of an idea where we wanted to support Mel with her fundraising, and it's turned into this lovely endeavour with the help of Claire and all of her friends to support us. So yeah, we just want to just invite everyone just in the local community to come along.
Fantastic.
Have a great night.
Well, if I know, all the different people you've mentioned there, they're all, fantastic people. And for what it sounds like, it's going to be an incredible night. And I can see this happening every year. Maybe every season, Claire. Is that
oh
possible?
my God, James, please don't.
Certainly every year, definitely. This
every year
like,
it's doable.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay. But what I want, fantastic. And what we'll do in our show notes is we'll put a link so that everyone can buy the tickets on there as well. But let's mention everybody that's supporting the event. I think it's absolutely fantastic that you brought all these people together to put something so fantastic on, and we'll try and support it as much as we can from our side. Thank you so much for explaining all of that. And I'm sure there'll be people out there that are just waiting to click on the buy now on those tickets. Hopefully you get sold out very, very, very shortly. Okay, are you ready for some Stortford Spotlight questions now?
Go for it.
You're not. Okay. So these, both Mina and Claire have been on the podcast before. So we've got some new questions that we're asking returners now. Hopefully they're as challenging as the old ones were. You ready? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Great positivity, guys. Keep it up. First question. What local business are you rooting for at the moment?
So I actually changed my answer, James, after I saw a real it really, really pulled at my heartstrings yesterday when I saw that our lovely Hannah, the owner of Cafe Time, right in the centre of Bishop Stortford, she's owned the cafe. She's the longest running owner of a cafe in Bishop Stortford, and her food is amazing, and she's just really just part of the heart of Bishop Stortford. And once again, she's been burgled and broken into yesterday, and had apparently lots of customers stepped up that were, to go in and help her. She had a new security system installed this morning. I mean, the cost of all of that in these tough times of running a business, and she's so supportive in the community. So yeah, Hannah at Cafe Time, please go and visit Hannah for her wonderful breakfasts, her hot chocolate. She caters for all diets, and she's just the most loveliest person alongside her mum and her wonderful team. So yeah, Hannah at Cafe Time, go and support her and give her a hug, because she really needs it at the moment as a woman in business, holding up everything. It's tough, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, particularly at the moment. I think a lot of businesses on the high street are struggling, hanging on by the fingernails, really. And for that to happen to a local business is shocking. But the community coming together and supporting her is fantastic. Let's all get down there over the weekend and grab a coffee. And I hear the cake is supposed to be out of this world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything she does is wonderful.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks for that, Mina. Claire?
Well, I'm going to say Bailey Hills because I just love the venue. I love the atmosphere there. I cannot wait to go up there in the summer and sit outside. The outside area just looks stunning. So yeah, I'm going to go with Bailey Hills. It's nice to have something different like that in Stortford. And the wine's fantastic. So yes, I'm going with Bailey Hills.
Yeah, the wine is great there. We had Sam, the winemaker, on the podcast a couple of weeks ago, and it's fascinating. You know, he's such a wine geek. He won't mind me saying that, and it's fascinating to hear, you know, his approach to everything there, and what, you know, Eloise has been pulled together there. I still can't believe we've got a vineyard in Bishop Stortford. It just seems completely alien to me. But you know, how lucky are we? Really great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And Eloise and Dylan, they're such great community supporters as well. You know, from my role, you know, nothing is too much trouble for them. They really, you know, they're a family, you know, with their children. They're a family based in Bishop Stortford, a business based in Bishop Stortford, and they're kind of ambassadors and advocates of community work, and just they're just fantastic people. Yeah. They really are.
Well, you're going to be there next week.
Yeah.
And my wife, so we're on she's on maternity leave at the moment, and she's kind of saying, is it wrong to take my, you know, newborn daughter up to Bailey House and sit there looking over the vineyard, having a little drink?
Sounds
yeah.
She deserves it.
She does. 100%. Question number 2. What is the one community project, club, or cause, apart from Grove Cottage, that more people should know about?
Saving Water Lane Hall, and all the work that I just saw, I don't know, it was last night or this morning, but I just saw recently. I know, James, you've had
Graham
Is
Smith.
it Graham?
Yeah.
Graham Smith on the podcast, obviously letting us all know in the community that this has now been approved. I think it was over 60% of residents?
They had 800 people responded to the survey, and over 80% of those wanted to save it and to hand it over to community ownership.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not gone for redevelopment. It's come back into the community, but that is just the first step, isn't it? Now they need to raise a huge amount of money, and they need all this local expertise, don't they? So it's, you know, expertise on finance. It's like a bit of like DIY SOS. They need help on the ground, and they need fundraisers. There's so much that they need. So if anyone is listening that hasn't seen James's podcast with Graham about the hall and has something to offer, there's going to be, I think everyone in the community is going to have a skill to offer, and I think we all need to come together and see what we can do to help raise the money and really sort of just do help on the ground that is needed.
Yeah, I was actually down near Water Lane Hall today, and I looked at it, and I kind of was like trying to look in my mind's eye about how they're going to want to redevelop it, and I just think, well, you know, that is going to be a fantastic space.
It will really be for so many different types of things, community events, music events. So there's, you know, Sawbridge. I mean, obviously, Stortford are going for the, you know, the cultural award, you know, the City of the Year, and I just think, wouldn't it be amazing? This would be a fantastic addition to Bishop Stortford. Really put us on the map.
Yeah, the Town of Culture bid, I think, is going to be really important. And again, it's really community driven. Like, there's so many groups out there. It's why the podcast is flying at the moment, because the amount of different people that are doing, you know, different things in the community, and having that kind of space for all of those groups to come together and to showcase what they're doing, I think is going to be fantastic. Thanks for the shout out there, Mina.
I can just imagine the Town of Culture celebration when we win.
Yeah.
Being at Water Lane.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, that's chills. That's great. Thanks, Mina. Claire.
Yeah, I'm going to say Water Lane as well. That's a brilliant project, and we need that kind of community space, like you said, to be able to bring people together. And I think that's a really worthy cause.
Yeah, it's a shame it's just sitting there at the moment, not being used. So, you know, Graham's really got the bit between his teeth. I think he's gonna make some magic happen there. Hopefully. Okay, final question. Who are 2 local legends that we should try and interview on the podcast?
So my first person, because I haven't seen him on the podcast yet, would be our mayor, Richard Townsend. So please do try and get Richard Townsend onto the podcast, because he has so much. I mean, he's been our mayor for 2 years now. Hopefully that continues, but he has a really good overview of things that are happening in the town. He's a great supporter of Grove Cottage. I admire him so much. So Richard Townsend for me would be my first person. And then my second one would be the staff from Hammond and Smith. In Bishop Stortford. They are a new independent estate agency that have opened in Bishop Stortford. They're based in Florence Walk, and they're expanding their business from Epping into Bishop Stortford. But again, they're very, very community focused, very charity focused. And they're great personalities as well. Really, really, really good fun. So I've met the owners and the marketing lady. So it's Alison, who's one of the owners. So they are fantastic. So I can help you with that, James, if you need an introduction.
Yes, thank you, Mina. You're very good at introducing me for new guests on the podcast. So thanks for that. That would be great. Claire, who have you got lined up this week?
Well, I would say Charlie Downs, who's the Honestly Charlie blogger, but I think you've already had her on, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's one of mine gone. The other will be Katie, who runs the This Is BS CM23 Instagram page.
Yes, I'm lobbying Katie to come on to the podcast. So if you can go and
I will speak to her. She needs to come on. She is so incredibly supportive of local businesses. Almost every post she does is bringing local businesses together and shouting out for local businesses and sharing what's going on without even being tagged in stuff. She's really brilliant at doing all of that and kind of helping to raise profile of all different kinds of local businesses. So she would be brilliant to get on.
Yeah.
Come on, Katie.
Come on, let's make it happen. I love this. This is good. This is kind of not the nice kind of peer pressure, isn't it? This is good.
Yes.
Good peer pressuring. We're not being nasty. We're trying to shine a light on people that are making Bishop Stortford a nicer place. Yeah, excellent.
We are hoping that Katie's coming to the fashion show on Thursday. So Claire, we will bribe her with a glass of Bailey Hills.
Yeah, we'll just get her to say yes while she's having a drink.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Get her phone and get her to click on the link and book in a slot. There you go. That's what you want to do. That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your knowledge about the community. It really is fantastic to hear. Last time, where do people need to go so they can grab a ticket and grab a chair to come and see your Fashion and Fizz?
Fashion and Fizz fundraiser for Grove Cottage, hosted by Claire Causton, the menopause stylist. And you can find tickets on social media at Facebook and Instagram at Grove Cottage Mencap.
Wonderful. We will link all of that across all of the posts that we put out for this podcast. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast.
Thank you, James. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you've enjoyed this episode and you want to support us, the best way you can do that is by leaving a quick review on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music that we're on now as well. And share it on your socials so that more people know about Fashion and Fizz throughout the Bishop Stortford community. And go and show it to someone that's not on social media. Go and show them this episode so that more people that might not want to be on social media hear about the events that are happening in Bishop Stortford. There's so many things for people to get out about and support the local community. And if you've got a local legend, someone like Mina or Claire that is doing incredible things in the community that you think we should feature next on the show, drop their name in the comments and I can reach out to them and invite them on the podcast to shine a light on the work that they do in Bishop Stortford. Again, Mina, Claire, thank you so much for joining us today on the Bishop Stortford Community Podcast.